than even we saw, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. That's our short version. I think that version is 5 minutes and the real version is closer to 10. We have learnt the long version. We've finished the number. That was on like day 6 of rehearsals. We finished Act 1. But for you today, for your presentation, we just did the short version.
Do you ever forget things like when you're on the stage, do you ever have that moment of thinking, oh my God, I can't remember what's next? Or does it become like automatic?
Why would you say that now?
I don't know, because I can't do anything.
You know, I had one experience of that. I was performing at the London Palladium. And I was, an important venue. And I was on one side of the stage and my partner for the duet was on the other side. Now at the Palladium, that's about a mile away, right? And just as I'm about to walk on, I didn't have a clue what I was going to sing. And I'm looking at him, I'm going, Paul, of course he can't hear me. He's right over there. And for some reason, as soon as I stepped on the stage and I heard the introduction, muscle memory stepped in and I went, I know my lines. It was the most incredible thing. So,
oh my God.
Normally we drill so much with a musical that by the time, you open or...
It is by rote almost, it's like...
and the timing has to be... Musicals are very particular about timing, and everything is set to music.
Yeah.
So you can't miss a cue, you can't miss your intro. So I think it's a little bit different to a play, where someone might take a slightly longer pause one night, and the other person's like, have I said my line? You know what I mean? We don't have that.
So is tap one of your favourite sort of styles of dance?
It is actually, because I started as an Irish dancer when I was about 4.
One of those ones with the hands
Yes,
down.
so literally this. And so I actually went to the World Championships when I was 15 and I came 3rd in the World Championships. So that, I was a pretty serious competitive Irish dancer, and because my family are from Ireland. But the dancing school I went to, they taught ballet and tap and jazz. So I took up tap. I used it once in a show in 1984. That was me and my girl in the West End. Then about almost 3 years ago, I did a show on Broadway called A Christmas Story, the musical. And we also took it to Madison Square Garden. And my character, a school teacher, she danced tap in that show. So I hadn't used it from 84 till about 2012, 13.
But you remembered still?
That's the thing. It's kind of in your body. If you've trained all your life, I think it's just sort of in there somewhere. And now I thought, well, I can hang my tap shoes up safely. And then I got the call for Anything Goes, and I thought, wow.
How awesome.
Yeah, how lucky.
What's it like? You said you're on Broadway and Westend. Is there a difference? I know Broadway's like the pinnacle. Does it feel different being on the stage there than here in Melbourne or on West End?
No, I've always said that, you're still in a black box.
Yeah.
You could be anywhere in the world and you're in a black box and you're there to entertain people.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter, where you are doing it.
Yeah.
To me, it's always all about the audience more than anything else, because if they love something, they'll come back and see something else. So no, but it is thrilling.
The thrill of getting onto Broadway, because that would be your dream, wouldn't it?
I've had some incredible experiences. I performed a tap number at the Tony Awards 2 years ago.
Oh my God, wow!
That's incredible. Okay, I grew up in Rockdale. That's unbelievable, that would happen.
Awesome.
Yeah, incredible. So
just to be at the Tony Awards and you were on the stage.
I just wanted to be in the audience. I had no idea when they rang me. They said, look, we're thinking...
Who was hosting that year?
It was Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I would have seen you.
I was in a red dress and I was given it with dancing with loads of brilliant children. Incredibly talented children.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those things that I'm so glad I didn't throw my shoes away. These are my rehearsal shoes, and it's amazing. It's fate, isn't it, really, in a way? And I've always wanted to do this show. A lot of people think I've done it before, but I never have. No, I did a film called The Lovely, where I played Ethel Merman in the film. And I sang Anything Goes in the film, so I think a lot of people assume that I've done the show. Yeah.
Do you aspire to any more role? What's the one role that you haven't done that you'd love to do?
I've done some beauties, I'm just so grateful. I've done some amazing roles, like, Anita in West Side Story and Velma Kelly in Chicago, and Fanny Bryce and Funny Girl and Piaf and Judy Garland, but I'm still hungry,
What's dream? What would you like next? If you could just say...
Speak to somebody. I'd like to do Mame or Hello Dolly, or maybe create a role from scratch, but...
Oh, that would be awesome.
It doesn't happen very often, unfortunately, but, there's still some classics out there. I did Sweeney Todd in Paris, Mrs. Lovett, which I really enjoyed,
In French? No.
No, in English, but it was with the Châtelet Theatre in Paris, at the theatre there, and with an opera company, but they hired a few comedy musical theatre people to do the
How awesome. How long were you there for?
Gosh, I've been there a couple of times. I did on the town there for about 4 months, a couple of years before, and then Sweeney went for about a month rehearsal and a month playing 8 shows
Do you
a week.
speak French now?
No, I can sing in French, but because I did Edith Piaf in a show, but I don't speak French.
She's so talented. Oh my God. Anyway, come and see.
Long time, that's
Yeah, but still, I can't even do one of those things you can do. I just like this sort of stuff. So this is, the behind the scenes.
What you do.
Oh, I like it.
Seriously, it's wonderful. We need all the support we can get.
I love the theatre.
In London and America, it's very easy, because they have an incredible support system, and it's very cultural. To go to the theatre, they have the West End, they have Broadway. In Australia, it's almost like we need to create something to.
We do. We need a name.
We need a name, and we need a good one, a really good one, and we need to just support constantly because there's nothing.
We should tell Robert Doyle about that, shouldn't we? The Mayor of Melbourne. We could get him, petitioning for that.
That's the thing. Sydney would get jealous then, though.
Oh yeah. Who cares? Melbourne's the theatre capital, isn't it?
And then what about Queensland? And they'll be yelling from up there.
Yeah.
My God, what about our theatre town?
Hey, Chukas for opening night. I can't wait to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. Can I?